In today's video, we are going to cover 6 easy remote jobs you can do at night. And if you are a night owl just like me, or you like to work at night, well, these jobs are for you. They're beginner friendly, there's no degree needed, and yes, it's fully remote. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Salwa. I've been working remotely for the last 8 years, and today I teach beginners how to earn remotely so they can work from anywhere. So let's dive in. The first one on my list is the night shift live chat support. No calls, you're only gonna be chatting online. This is one of the easiest night jobs because everything happens through chats only. No phone calls, no videos, just typing. Here's what you can actually do. You answer basic questions like tracking orders, you help customer log in or reset passwords, you fix simple issues using template and step-by-step instruction, you escalate the complicated problem to someone else. Most companies like Amazon, for example, need 24/7 support, so night shifts are always in demand. Where can you apply? Website like Remote OK, We Work Remotely, Mod Squad, Amazon Customer Service, Simply Hired, or Teleperformance. And by the way, I'm going to leave the link of all these sites in the description down below if you're interested in applying. The next one that I have for you is virtual assistant night availability. I've done a whole other video on becoming a virtual assistant. What I love about this position is that you can not only work as a virtual assistant for companies, but you can also be your own boss. And if you do things right and you start growing, you can hire other VA, teach them the process, and then you can build your own virtual assistant agency because you can really do well and make a lot of money. I also have a VA myself, and I just basically teach them what I need when I onboard them. So that's why I think VA is really one of the greatest way to earn remotely when you're just starting. So what does the VA do? Organize someone else's inbox, reply to emails, do online research, manage calendars, update spreadsheets, and also social media management. Most of this can be done whenever you want, which make nighttime perfect. For example, I have a VA in the Philippines, and I also have a video editor in India. And because we are on 2 separate time zones, when I'm working, she's asleep, and then when I go to bed, she's working. So I know when I'm waking up in the morning, she's already emailed me a bunch of updates. I can work on it during the day and then send it back, and then vice versa. So it's perfect. So where can you apply to become a virtual assistant? My favorite website, as usual, are Upworks and Fiverr. You can also look into remote.co, Indeed, and Time etc. All right, the next one on my list is online tutor. For example, you can teach what you know to students in other time zones, and that's why I like it, and that's why it's perfect for nighttime. Moustapha, c'est pas le moment. You don't need to be a certified teacher. All you do is teaching what you already know. You can teach conversational English, beginner math, reading, helping a student with their homeworks, or even study skills. There's tons of websites out there, and you can also work for yourself. What I just recommended to a friend of mine who's bilingual, Mexican-American, so she could teach Americans in Mexico Spanish, and she could teach Spanish speaker or Mexicans here in Mexico English, and she has both of the qualifications. She can do both. What I recommend her to do is to create her own flyers, have a mini website so she has some sort of systems in place, and then start applying in Facebook group where she can share her services. And actually she got her first client, so I was really happy for her. And so I think you can totally do this for yourself as well as for working for a company. Because your nights is someone else's morning, you'll find students in Asia, Europe, or in the Middle East who prefer our working hours. Another example, right now I have a client who is currently in Abu Dhabi. So I get a lot of work done at night, and so I get to talk to my client when it's the morning for her and nighttime for me. So where can you apply? If you choose to work with a company, you have Cambly, Preply, Outschool, and Tutor.com. All right, my next gig for you that you can do at night is online community moderator. So you keep online communities clean, safe, and spam-free. As a moderator, your job is to watch over online groups and make sure that everyone follows the rules. So here's what you will be doing. You will approve posts, you will remove spam, you will block trolls because they are everywhere.
Let's be honest, they can be haters.
You will respond to simple questions, and you're gonna keep the conversation positive and safe. Communities don't sleep, especially gaming groups, crypto spaces, lifestyle forum, and big Facebook community. So nighttime is usually when things gets messy, which is why this job exists. So where can you apply? Well, first of all, you can just go on Facebook groups. If you find big group, you can send them a message and say, hey,
I am a Facebook moderator and I'd love to know if I can join your community. I love what you're doing, blah, blah, blah.
And you just send them a contact. If you go in the Facebook group, usually you will find a link to contact our website, or you can go on companies like Mod Squad, The Social Element, and of course, Upwork. The sixth one, the last one on my list, is the AI content reviewer or data rater. So you're basically gonna train AI systems by reviewing the content, because yes, they still need a human touch, and this field is growing fast and pays surprisingly well for beginners. So your job is going to be to read or watch pieces of content, check if the AI answered correctly. As a matter of fact, I want to tell you something very quickly. I went on ChatGPT and I had this whole, I was doing a comparison between different online platforms where I can host my course, which by the way is coming up soon. And I was debating on different ones, and then ChatGPT said, you should go with Thinkific because they have a free version. So I was like,
Oh, okay, let me check the free version.
so I go on Thinkific, I'm doing the whole research, and I don't find a free version. So I go back on chat and I say,
Hey, there's no free version here.
and then they said,
Oh, my mistake. Thank you for updating the correct answer. Thinkific does not have a free version since 2024.
and so you really need to check what AI is sharing, because not all the information is accurate, so it's very important to double check. That would be the type of job you will be doing. Continuing, label content safe, unsafe, helpful, or confusing. You're gonna compare two different AI responses. You're gonna improve the accuracy by providing feedback. It's repetitive, and you work completely on your own schedule, so it's perfect for night hours. So where can you apply to work as an AI moderator? There's websites such as Scale.ai, TELUS International, Appen, and Outlier AI. Again, I'm going to put all the links down below if you wish to apply. Oh, that was 7. Oh, my bad. That's 7. Okay. All right. So the last one, this is really the last one, is websites and app tester, and they want manual testing. So you're basically going to click around, testing, and find bugs. So manual testing is very simple. You're basically going to be using website and apps as if you were a normal user, but by paying attention to anything that looks broken. So your task is going to look something like this. You're going to click button to see if they work. You're going to try different features. You're going to look for bugs, errors, and confusing pages. You're going to record your screen or write short paper explaining what happened, and then you're going to submit your feedback. So you don't need a tech background, and you don't need to go on meetings, you don't need to go on call. You just got to follow the instruction and report what you find. So it's a very interesting job you can do at night. So where can you apply? You can apply on websites such as User Testing, UTest, and Test.io. All right, so I hope this was helpful. If you're looking for a quiet gig you can do online, if you're looking for flexible nighttime income, any of these jobs are easy to start. And most people get their first gig within 1 or 2 weeks. So honestly, there's no reason why you shouldn't be working remotely. And better yet, if you want to work at night, because let's say during the day you want to go surfing and hang out on the beach and do your own thing, and then at night you will be working online for another company or for yourself. And by the way, if you want a full step-by-step roadmap on how to get started working and earning remotely, I do have a guide. It's called the Remote Income Roadmap. Do not forget to download it. I will leave it in the description down below. Again, thank you so much for joining me tonight, because it is at night here. And by the way, that's very true. I do like to work at night because look, I filmed my video at night. That's why I have my soft box right here, because it's already dark outside. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time on my other videos. Bye bye from Mexico. Bye.